When is enough already? I just got done talking to a good patriot friend of mine. I'm not going to say any names. Word going around that there's now going to be a shortage of supply of diesel fuel. Now what runs off diesel fuel? Semi-trucks and the transport of goods. Joe Biden is not in charge of this country. It's the global powers that are in charge of this country. Okay? We have the baby shortage, the baby formula shortage. That's horrifying, right? We have all these food distribution centers blowing up or catching fire and burning to the ground. I think 24 or 25 in total. Just had another one a few days ago. We have gas prices up on the rise. You're going to be paying $5, $6, $7 for gas pretty soon, a gallon. I just paid $4.30 today here in Davison, Michigan. I'm on my way to Shelby Township for a town hall meeting, and then Saturday I'm going to Indianapolis, Indiana. Well, I'm leaving for Indianapolis, Indiana tomorrow, and I'm coming back Sunday. There's a huge rally at the Indiana State Capitol on Saturday. Word going around, there's going to be about a bunch of pro-abortion, backed by Antifa, protest around the country. Major hubs, major cities, a lot of state capitals. So I've heard nothing about Indianapolis yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. But there's going to be something down in downtown Detroit. I won't be in Detroit. I'll be in Indianapolis on Saturday. But anyway, I just got brakes put on my car. Anyway, what I'm talking about in this video, on May 22nd, there's going to be a major summit, the Geneva Convention or whatever it is. There's a summit in Switzerland on May 22nd, where countries are going to vote to hand their sovereignty over to the World Health Organization. So all the World Health, that basically will give the World Health Organization power over the entire planet, backed by the United Nations soldiers. All they have to do is declare another pandemic or climate change or whatever, disease, whatever the hell, and it can take authority and lock the whole entire planet down. Okay? Yes, I'm talking about United Nations soldiers on American streets, making sure you lock down. One little problem that they're going to have. There's over 1 billion guns in this country. Okay. We got over 200 million gun owners. We got the biggest force in the world. Okay? And we got the power to stop them. If it does get to a civil war. Hopefully it does not. This will spark another civil war. Global takeover? Foreign invader? Not a good idea. You guys, the last 2.5 years, thinking the shit's hitting the fan, you haven't seen nothing yet. Shit's really going to start hitting the fan pretty soon. When you start depriving people of baby formula so they can't feed their kids and their babies, okay? When you start depriving people going to the grocery store unless they got a shot, yeah, they're talking about forcing shots on the American public. Or you don't eat. What does Revelation say in the Bible? Those that don't take the mark cannot buy or sell. Okay? Look in the book of John. Okay? It's there. Everything in the Bible is starting to become true. This must come to play. Jesus is coming back. Probably going to happen in my lifetime. But you guys haven't seen nothing yet. Shit's really going to start hitting the fan pretty quick. Just saying. You guys haven't seen nothing yet. So, yeah, come up with the plan and stick to the plan. There's been words of meeting at your local library if the communications go down. I'm not sure if that's a really good plan, but it's something, being said. So get with your people right now. Private militias, all your militias, your private people, your patriot groups, whatever, start making your plans. Because if they vote on this on May 22nd to the 28th, and the World Health Organization thinks they have global power, which we have the United States Constitution, which is the supreme law of our land. Okay? All I'm saying is, come up with your plans. Start making your plans and start sticking to them. That's all I'm going to say. Because shit's about to go down. I'm not trying to inflict fear in people, but this shit is real. Mainstream media is not reporting it. Mainstream media is not talking about it. Why do you think that is? Okay? So, let me repeat that. There's going to be a Geneva Convention, Switzerland, May 22nd. That's less than 2 weeks away. They're going to vote on the World Health Organization, also known as WHO, to have authority over every country, 194 countries on the planet. Which they can just go in, pretty much do what they want. Force jabs, lockdowns. You see what happened in Shanghai, China, a couple weeks ago, a month ago. People were locked inside their homes for up to 2 weeks. A lot of people jumped from their apartments to their deaths. They were running out of food. They had nothing to do. They couldn't, yeah. We might not have that problem here. It might not be as big as we think. We might dodge a missile on this one. We might dodge a bullet on this one. We might dodge a bullet. Somehow, some little way, we might dodge a bullet. But we'll see. And this is happening right before the midterms. Here you go. The midterm elections. They're going to try to do the mail-in ballots again. They're going to try to fucking do what they did in 2020, right? I'm not going to go in much detail because I'll get another flag. I just caught a flag on one of my channels a couple days ago. Got another channel on a strike. So I'm not going to say which channel it is, because I'm not going to give my liberal trolls a heads up. But one of my channels got a strike on it as of the other day. So I got to be careful how I word things. But keep your head on a swivel. Make plans. Things about to get real. So you guys have not seen shit hit the fan just yet. What happened in March 2020 when it locked everybody down and shit? That was a test. Sort of like April 30th, 2020, when the Patriots went into the Michigan State Capitol. I was in the Michigan State Capitol on April 30th, 2020. We did not storm the Capitol. The police let us in. But that was a test for January 6th. Allegedly. So, what happened in March 2020 when things started locking down and shit like that? A test for what's about to come. That was just the tip of the iceberg. But yeah. All you gotta do is declare a virus, a pandemic, whatever, and everybody gets locked down. That will lead to World War III. That will lead to mass civil unrest. like you've never fucking seen before. That is a fact. Okay? And we're done catering to this shit. I'm done. I'm ready to... I shouldn't say certain things on YouTube. But I had a friend of mine say, well, I'm going to go to the street with the bullhorn. You go ahead and go to the street with the bullhorn. I'm going to the street with the gun. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Your bullhorn ain't going to do you any good. You can scream and yell at them all you want. Okay? We've been screaming and yelling at the governments for the past almost 2.5 years. And they are not listening to us. They're not. It's very clear now. They will not listen to us. That's clear as day. So the only way we take back this country is by force. Because they're not listening to us. So now, we move on to the next step up the ladder. Now, because they will not listen to us, we do the next step. We force it back. But how many of you patriots are willing to do that? There's a lot of shit talkers on here. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. Well, we'll see. We'll see. When shit really does hit the fan, we'll see who's talk and who's just walk. We'll see who's just talk and who's actually walk. Okay? It's about to get survival of the fittest. Only the strong survive. So, that is that. But anyway, I'm out. I'm going to a town hall meeting in a little bit. Discussing some things that, in the community. And then and tomorrow I'm heading for Indianapolis. So, well, like I said, we'll see who's talk. We'll see who's walkie. Okay? That's it. Raging Rob, I'm out. If you receive this transmission, you are the resistance against government tyranny.